Hi, welcome to Normski TV. Gonna do some player ratings after the Arsenal emphatic win away to Fulham, winning 3-0. Goals by Lacazette, Aubameyang and Gabriel Mangali's debut goal, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant news. Buzzing, away win, first away win. And what a start! What a start! Just quickly, Arsenal they started off with a 3-4-3 formation, and I was quite surprised at the actual. Not going to lie, I was actually quite surprised at the actual lineup. And when I saw, El Nene in there, and I was like, "What's going on, guys?" You know what I mean? We knew that Martinez wasn't going to start, wasn't going to even be in the side. Leno came in for him. And the surprise element was Gabriel Mangali's. There was no William Saliba on the bench. I don't know if he was injured. But look, it's great. And I'm just absolutely buzzing. And I thought I'd do the player ratings now. And all round the team played really well. Our shape was good. Okay, the first 5 minutes of the game, I'll say we were just a little bit shaky. I think Gabriel Mangali's was just a little bit nervous. There was a situation where the ball came back to him and I think he left it and there wasn't a shout from Leno. And maybe if Leno maybe had shouted a bit earlier, we could have possibly given away a penalty. But nevertheless, he came through that and he just started to do really well for the rest of the game. So, yeah, let's talk about it. Obviously, Fulham, they went more with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Mikovic, if I can say his name, was on the bench. So they started off with Kamara up front. He was subbed, didn't really play that well, didn't really have a look in the game. And that was because Mangali's was just winning, the battle in the air. And it's just great, absolutely great. And yeah, let's start talking about player ratings. And I'm going to start off with Leno on goal. He's obviously now back as our number one now. It looks like it. Didn't really have much to do. Made one decent save. Other than that, was quite apart from the first 5 minutes where he should have given a shout, and just about commanding his area. And I'm hoping that as the season progresses, that he will hopefully start to command his area more, lay off the ball much quicker. But the playing out the back, that's what Arteta wants from his team. And to be honest, didn't see no issues there, and had a good game. So I'm gonna give Leno a 7. I'm gonna give Leno a 7. Yeah, he didn't have nothing to do. Let's go to the right of the defenders. Holding, first of all. If anything, Holding would probably be in the weaker link out of all the defenders, I would say. But still, saying that, he still had a good game, half decent game, couple of stray passes, was pushing up quite a lot. I don't know if that was a tactic from Arteta. There was one point in the game where he did just keep it up. He's in the last third of the Fulham, nearly resulting in him laying off to, I can't remember who he laid it off to. Would have probably been a decent goal, whoever latched onto that. But, he had an okay game, and I'm going to give Holding a 7 as well. Going to the middle, Gabriel Mangali's my man of the match, scoring a goal on his debut and just defending absolutely immaculate, winning everything in the air. His surroundings, he was just really clued up when it comes to his surroundings, making sure that players around him, what was good is that his peripheral vision, looking around and making sure that there weren't players running off of him, defending really well. His pace, he's got pace as well, and very, very tidy on the ball and got his debut goal as well. Brilliant! How brilliant is that debut goal? Absolutely fantastic. I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. That's Gabriel Mangali's. Just that little 5-minute spell in the very first start of the half where, he's a little bit indecisive. But other than that, he just grew into the game and he's definitely my man of the match. Coming over to Kieran Tierney, again, another solid performance, winning down that left side is really strong with Tierney and Ainsley Maitland-Niles. But Tierney again mopping up everything, winning stuff in the mid in you know in the defence, headers coming into the box. He was winning those. The guy's only 5'7", 5'8", and he's winning those headers. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm giving Tierney an 8. On the right hand side, right wing back Bellerin got forward, pushed forward quite a bit. First half, he was a little bit tentative. Couple of his crosses didn't come off, but still had a half decent game. I'm going to give him a 7. In the middle of the park, Mohamed El Neni. Listen, mate, I wasn't happy seeing him in the side, but I'm telling you, this guy was tidy today. Apparently, he was trending on Twitter like the #1. Tidy, kept things simple, winning the balls in the right areas, clearing up, and just kept things ticking over. Do you know what I mean? And for me, you know what I mean, he's close to getting a 9 as well. I'm going to give him an 8.5. I know we don't do halves, but I'm going to give him an 8.5 for his performance today. Moving across to Granit Xhaka, again, had a solid performance. There was a little worry when he went down when one of the players from Fulham I think he went over on his ankle. I think the follow through, and his ankle sort of buckled under him. He came off eventually, but he had an half decent game. I'm going to give him a 7. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, very strong down that left hand side, always bombing up and down. Didn't give any of those Fulham players on that right hand side any time. Linking up really well with Kieran Tierney, and when he was picking up the ball, he was cutting in to the midfield to make up more numbers in the midfield, and then Tierney would come across to cover. Brilliant stuff from Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I'm going to give Ainsley Maitland-Niles an 8. I'm giving Ainsley Maitland-Niles an 8. Looking now up the front three, let's start off with Willian. Great debut. I think 2 assists, possibly 3. I'm not too sure, but we're going now 2 assists. Fantastic corner for the Gabriel goal, and that beautiful cross-field ball to Aubameyang. And what a goal it was, and what an assist. Played well, worked hard for the team. He tired towards the end, and he came off. I think, I don't know if it was I can't remember the player that came on for him, but I think it was Nicolas Pepe. Sorry, Nicolas Pepe came on for him. So I was really happy that he had a fantastic debut, and you can see the quality that he brings to the team, and running direct at them, and just his all-round game. It looks like he's going to be our set-piece taker. Almost scored from a free kick hitting the post. Absolutely fantastic. I'm giving Willian an 8 as well. Alexander Lacazette got his goal. First goal in the first 8 minutes of the game. Kind of ricocheted off of one of the players. The keeper tried to make a save, ricocheted off of him, and Lacazette was there to put it in the back of the net. Got off to a good start, working tremendously hard for this team. Running back, hold up play was brilliant. Worked tirelessly. Looked a little bit tired, and Nketiah came on for him, but he's got his goal. It's a good start, and yeah, I'm going to give him also an 8 as well. Aubameyang, even though Aubameyang for the first half was almost anonymous in the first half, just things weren't coming off for him. He was giving the ball away a little bit on that side. But second half, you could see he started to grow into the game. A lot of play was going down that left-hand side. He was starting to cut in. Sometimes he was over on the right-hand side. Players didn't know where to pick him up. The Fulham players didn't know where to pick him up. And boy, what a world-class goal. Mr. Thierry Henry-esque. Absolutely brilliant. Ball comes over from Willian. Very same replica goal to when he scored against Liverpool in the Charity Shield, right in the left top right-hand corner, top bins. Took it on his right foot, cutting in. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful. And just for the goal alone, listen, I know I gave what's the name a 9. To be honest, if Uber didn't score, I would have probably scored him probably a 6. But because of that and because of the goal, I'm going to give Uber at 8. I'm going to give Uber at 8. Then the players that came on was Nicolas Pepe. He came on for Willian. There was one point in the game where he totally destroyed a defender on the byline. He feigned the guy and literally just left him on dust on the floor and played the ball across, and Aubameyang was on the end of it, only for their defender to block it. That would have been possibly 4-0. But he came on. I'm going to give Nicolas Pepe a 6. Danny Ceballos, he came on for Granit Xhaka. And there was a point in the game where they showed it, they replayed it back, where he nutmegged a Fulham player, getting very neat and tight on the ball, very good in the tackle, and he's only going to get better. I was actually surprised that he didn't actually start alongside Granit Xhaka, but look, at the end of the day, you know, Arteta knows what he's doing, but he came on and done a good job, and I'll say I'm going to give him 6. Eddie Nketiah came on 87th minute, didn't really have much time, came on for Lacazette. I'm just going to give him a standard 5. And for Arteta, I'm going to give Arteta 9 out of 10. Because, you know, if anything had gone wrong, I would have probably given him 4. But the side that he picked, the tactics, the playing out from the back, you can see that he's got this team proper drilled now. And that is absolutely fantastic to see that. So I'm giving Arteta a 9 out of 10. This is brilliant stuff. We've got off to a winning start, and long may it continue. Our next game is West Ham at home, and you know, hopefully we'll get our second win under our belt. But it's good to see that we've kept a clean sheet today, and long may it continue. Listen, take care, and I'll see you next time.